welcome to more Alex Crossing. How's it going? It's going well for me. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's stream. I know a few of you tuned in. Anyway, let's begin. First thing we're going to do is, as always, we check our mail. Now, I actually want to read the HRA thing today because if you watched yesterday's stream, you'll know that I redecorated. Let me make sure I advertise properly. I did. Excellent. Anyway, I got a letter from Tom Nook. Let's read it. I've decided it's high time I remodeled my store, so it will be closed on January 20th, 2022. My sincerest hope that it won't be too inconvenient. Wait, what's today? Shoot. Guess you won't be streaming that much today. I guess I won't be playing that long today because I have no way to access Nooks. Hola, Obi. How are you? Read. It is another amber. Alright, I'll just sell that. Oh, wait, no, I won't. Let's read this museum. Another Pteranodon wing. Yay! I already have like 100 of those. How's it going, Obi? That's good to hear. I got a busy weekend ahead of me. I'm gonna be playing Streets of Rage, Streets of Kamurocho, and Star Fox all on the same night. Wow, I got 2 amber on the same day. That's crazy. Alright. Your current design earns you 555... What? Your current design earns you 5,595 points, but you lost points for filthiness. You live like an animal. Tidy up and put your junk away. Like I said, the HRA don't know what they're talking about. Probably because of the shell. I'm doing pretty good. I got a busy weekend ahead of me. I got like 2 separate D&D sessions, a Kenshi stream, as well as like a bunch of other stuff, including my daily Animal Crossing stream. So I am booked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing in it. I hope it plays a lot like Streets of Rage, because I really like Streets of Rage 1 and 2. And I hope they... I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays, because it was like this very short-lived, download-only game that they released. Thought it was super cool. Yeah, the HRA is probably butthurt about my shell, which I think is beautiful. I completely redecorated the house. It's very cozy. Where people must follow the UDHR. What's the UDHR? United Department of Human Resources? Too many war crimes. Oh, okay. Display only, display only, display only. Oh, hey! Look at him. I've never seen him fly by before. Nope, never seen that. That's new to me. Hello. Goodbye. Too many war crimes here in Bangor. Free Cabana chair. Yep. Yeah, today's stream probably won't be that long because there's really not much. I mean, the whole selling aspect of it's just not there today. The war crimes of Bob. Oh, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. All right, I was close. Actually, I wasn't at all. Hairdresser, danger shirt. Okay. Neither of which are things that I want. So, all right. All right, let's go ahead and open these. Present. Open. Nope. This one over here. Yep, so yeah, today we're just probably going to be doing some on-jobs for the animals around town. Whatever ones are able to access. Go. For example, hey Bob. Good morning, Bob. I do remember your name. Yep, I'm Bob. That's just kind of sad, Bob. The numbers leading too much waste in the city. Pollution is high in the city. Oh no, my one shell has pushed us over the edge. I'm in total awe, man, really. That Vea is amazing, dagnabbit. What a miracle worker. I needed another fish to feed a pal that was rolling over, so Vea went and nabbed one for me. It turned out so good that my friend wants to take me out to a fancy dinner. Dagnabbit, yes. You missed it. Bob was just talking about how amazing you are. Apparently his friend enjoyed the fish you caught so much that we took Bob out for dinner. Give me a job. You know, in City Skylines, I I managed my pollution so poorly that at one point the river overflew, like just dousing half the city in raw sewage. Because I didn't have a sewer system, I would just dump sewage into the river would carry it away, but then the river flooded one night during a heavy rain, and it just flooded the streets and crap. Aw, why don't you like Billy, Bob? No! 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 Ah! I accidentally denied Bill. Bob, heck. Need anything? Yeah, City Skylines is really fun. It does have the problem that like all management games do, where you're like, I'm doing well, and then it spirals horribly out of control, and you dedicate the rest of your playthrough not to progressing, but to like fixing your mistake, and it's like often impossible to recover. Like recently I played a bunch of Zoo Tycoon, and that ended up happening, of just like, oh man, I just can't recover from this. Hey there, Dizzy. Alright, so we're gonna focus on things one mission at a time. Hey there, Rabobbin. I really want to try Frostpunk. I hear that's a good one. I also want to try Banished. There's a lot of city building games I want to try. I really want to play a city building game though, in which you have to like manage a cyberpunk dystopia. I think that'd be really fun. I'm picking up. Gabby took it? Yeah, no problem. Let's go talk to Gabby, the thief. Where's Gababby? Gabby's a hustler. They tried to charge me 8,000 bells for a fossil, or they tried to give me a shirt and then charge me 8,000 bells for it yesterday. Hi there, Emerald. I need to play more city management games. The ones I really played when I was a kid were... I never actually played SimCity, but I've only played, oh man, what have I played? I played this Lego City game, in which it was like a Lego city management game. I remember I would just put thousands of volcanoes around neighborhoods whenever they did things I didn't like, and I would just, like, erupt them, causing massive amounts of destruction. My favorite thing about it, though, was all the little Lego characters moving around, and the little Lego vehicles driving around. That was super fun. Gabby must be sent to the CCP. I might have to. Am I a monster? It was fun. I mean, the other game I played was Sim Earth, which was like SimCity, but so far zoomed out that you really couldn't tell what was going on a lot of times, and it just like a spreadsheet. Like, look it up on Steam. It is like, you can't tell what's going on any of the screens. But I remember I used to just drop nukes repeatedly for fun. Man, I was an interesting child. Because I remember there was this flight sim game I used to play. I got to the mission where there was a nuke, and I would always just nuke my own airfield, and then just watch as, then I'd blow my own, I'd blow my own plane up, and then just watch as the mushroom cloud happened. Fun. I don't know. When all the games you play are very, like, rigid and, like, structured with what you get up to, playing games in which you can just annihilate everything is really fun. That's why Grand Theft Auto was such a fresh air for me when I was a kid. I'm picking up, Gabby. I won't. Little thief-ord. Little thief-ord. I think it was thieful. That was the word I made up. You thieful. I did a lot of stuff like that in games. I remember the first thing I did when I ever played Delta Force Black Hawk Down, which was another old PC game I owned. I would just shoot. It's like, it was basically just a clone or like a rip-off of Rainbow Six. However, I would just like end up shooting all the people at my drop zone. Like, I'd just friendly fire all my own soldiers to death and then go in solo. Which with that kind of game is not something you want to do. There was this one really cool game I played though. Like, it was on, I had a lot of flight simulator games, and I could never get them to install properly. However, they all included demos on them. There'll be no revolts in your city if you don't have anybody except you. Yeah, exactly. I really want to Judge Dredd or like a Cyberpunk 20 or a Cyberpunk game where you like play as the evil monster and control the city. Like I want to play I really want to play a Judge Dredd City Builder where you play as the Department of Justice and like have to control crime in the city. Like this is the police, but you're street judges. Delivery, Bob. But yeah, there was this one game that came included on one of my Flight Simulator discs that was like I can't really even begin to describe it. I remember 3 things. One, it was a really cool arcade space shooter where you like flew a spaceship. 2, the main character was doing like a Bruce Campbell impression. Or might have been Bruce Campbell, I don't remember. And his name was Logan. So those are the 3 things I remember, and if anyone knows what game I'm talking about, please tell me, because I'd love to have a reason to buy it, to play it again. Meanwhile, I'm going to jail! Thank you, Bob. It's a good gift. Let's help Betty. Kinda. Talk to me. Eating or sleeping? Definitely eating. Am I? Oh, I see. Need any help? Yeah, no problem. Anyway, who should we ask next? Let's go talk to Snake. I haven't done much of anything for Snake since he got here. Is he home? I'm not in right now. So, normally you can just walk into people's houses, so he's probably still asleep. Let's move further down south. Alright, got Betty and Dizzy. This is Dizzy's house. Howdy, Dizzy. Do I? Oh yeah, something people say to me very often in this town is that I have an unusual name. Maybe I'm a foreigner. What you got going on? Yeah, of course, I know how to fish, Dizzy. I've been doing this for 15 years now. My stream died for a second. Oh no! Oh no! Heck. Give me work. Yeah, no problem. When I was a kid, I was like obsessed with space and sci-fi. Specifically, not like you think it's like, oh, because I was really into Star Wars or I was really into like Star Trek, but no, the thing that got me into science fiction was Ratchet and Clank and Destroy All Humans. I'm not even joking. Like, I was obsessed with anything sci-fi or alien related because of those 2 games. And so, like, whenever I played Civilization 2, I would just get as quick as I could to the space stage. What's up, Robin? I do. I paid it off. Thanks, Robin. Robin, I always thought you were some freak mental case because you run around town all the time. You're so mean! But yeah, one of the games I tried getting into was this game called like Earth 2155. And I was always really excited about it because like the box art looked like super sci-fi. And I was excited to play it, but then I got it when it was an RTS and I just didn't have any interest in RTS at the time. And so I just really didn't play it that much. That was the case for a lot of the computer games I owned. I was lucky. Our computer had like this hidden disk tray in the top of it where it was just full of games. And I think it's because the person who owned it before us just forgot. And so like, I got to play a bunch of different kinds of games, however, most of which I wasn't even that interested in them. Like, the ones I ended up getting hooked on were, like, Civilization 2, Seven Kingdoms 2, Baldur's Gate, which I actually, didn't fully finish until recently. Like, I beat it a couple of months ago. It was really fun, and I'm glad I finally got around to playing it. What guy's so weird, Robin? Yeah, Robin's very mean. But, think of other games I played. There was a lot of me trying to get into flight sims and then just not working, and I tried getting Morrowind to work on the PC, but it just couldn't. That was a common occurrence, was, I got a new game, let's see if it works. It didn't work. Yeah, I love the Civ series. I recently got into Civ 6, I like it quite a bit. I've been like an old stick in the mud for a while now, refusing to change from Civ 5. But when I wanted to play it online with the guys, my only real option was Civ 6. Because Civ 5's online is terrible. Like, it just doesn't work anymore for some reason, and that's really frustrating. Alright, well, Chevra's asleep. I guess we can go check on Chuck. What's Chuck up to? I bet he's sleeping at his front door, and I'm gonna talk to him, and he's gonna run away from me. Let me just push him away from his house. There we go. You were. That's okay, you're not going back to sleep. We'll just talk. Do I play any shooter games? Oh my goodness, like the list never ends, man. Like Halo is one of my favorite franchises. I like play Doom, I play all kinds of crap, holy crap. Like in terms of multiplayer shooters, right now I really just play Halo whenever I get the chance. Halo Infinite or Master Chief Collection. I used to really be into Titanfall 2 back when that was still a game I could play. I used to really be into Overwatch. I play Team Fortress 2 every now and again. I loved Dirty Bomb back when that was current. I was really into Destiny back on the PS3 and 360. Never really got into Destiny 2 because I was just kind of sick of the game at that point. I love Borderlands from what I played of it. Yeah, I really like Titanfall 2. I want to do the campaign on stream sometime. How are things? I bet. Hey there, Chevra. Alright, we'll do. Yeah. I pretty much, like, have played most modern FPS games, except for, like, there's some glaring omissions, like the Battlefield series. I don't play Arma. I don't play Insurgency. I play a lot of Counter-Strike, but there are some glaring omissions. But I played, like, right now I'm really more interested in playing older shooters. Like, I want to get into the Quake series. I want to play more Doom. I still have to play more Wolfenstein. Like, there's a long way to go. Yeah, same here. My favorite Titan was also Ronin. It's just like I guess I'm kind of basic because I'm just like, you give me a grappling, you have all these options, but one of them is a grappling hook, which I will buy a game if it has a good grappling hook. And so, like, I use the grappling hook, and it's like, oh hey, we have all these different Titans. What does this one do? Oh, this one has a big sword that he hits other giant robots with. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. I'm about to help you. My second favorite is Legion. I really like Legion. Me work. Heck. And the Titans I find to be rather boring are North Star and North Star and Tone bore me to death. They bore me to tears. It's like, we have a giant robot. What are we going to do? We're going to shoot at range and use a flamethrower, which shouldn't really affect metal. What? Why? Okay. It's like, people who play Ronin, people who play North Star would probably be Tau players if they played 40k. Oof. How are you doing, Tutu? We already have. You've been in an igloo, Tutu. Can I help out? Oof. Oh well. Yeah, I find... Yeah, I don't know if North Star's OP. Like, I've heard North Star's really OP. I just find it boring. Like, it's a boring class. Like it's just... Like, oh, we have a giant robot with a rifle. Like, you mean a turret with legs? I don't know, I just find it very boring. Meanwhile, shotgun and sword are like... Yeah. I'll typically go for the option that is the most over-the-top in anime. Problem is, in the gun department, I used to try and do that. Like, I used the Sidewinder and the L-Star, but I kept getting just stomped, and so eventually I switched to the Alternator, and that's what I used for a long time. And then finally I switched to the cheese option, which was that one SMG everyone hates that has perfect accuracy at hipfire, and I haven't changed since. Haven't changed back since. Uh-oh. No, I'm not gonna cut down any trees. I'm not. Hey, Billy. Oop, just try to kill Billy with a shovel. Billy, get out of the corner. You need to talk, Billy. Can you? Dang. I need work, Billy. I used to find Halo exceedingly boring because everyone would just use their battle rifle and assault rifle. Chris Vector. I'm familiar with the real-life gun, just not the Titanfall equivalent. I'll have to take a look. Hey, entertain me. I didn't have an idea, no clue. I do that myself, but I don't have a Game Boy Advance. Oh yeah, because you need a Game Boy to do certain things in the game. Need anything? Do I plan it that way? No, I just unlucky, I guess. I found, I was just trying to think of other games that I found exceedingly disappointing for not being over the top enough. Like, I was really disappointed by Titanfall when I first played it, just because it was all very... I noticed everybody, like, I was playing against was, like, slow when aiming down sights. Meanwhile, I was, like, flying through the air, firing from the hip, and I'm like, man, I don't want to... Like, I'm not going to play this like it's Call of Duty. I'll go insane if I try. So I'll play it like it's... I'll play it like it's what people think Quake is, you know? There's no other shooter that moves like Titanfall 2. That is the saddest part, is there's nothing else like it. I really wish there was, but I don't think there is, and it's a dang shame. Luckily, the North Star private servers exist now, so we don't have to rely on Respawn, and we can just play Titanfall however we want, so... And those will definitely improve with time. Alright, got my money today, except Titanfall trolled. Yeah, and then they took down the old Titanfall, and it's like, alright, cool, there goes half our options. There are some games I played back on the 360 that I kind of want to go back to. Like, I want to go back to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and see what that plays like, because I remember really liking it. I also want to play Halo 5, but that still hasn't come to PC. There are other movement shooters I'd really like to try out. Oh, hey, Snake. I didn't enjoy Black Ops 3 because of the lack of verticality. And I barely even played Infinite Warfare. Yeah, I heard good things about Advanced Warfare. I really enjoyed it back on the PS3. I really want to try it again someday. Entertain me. I wonder. Aww. I'll make sure to ask her to talk to you more. Hey, Snake, we're not done yet. Give me a job. Alright, fair enough. Camo Frog could give me a job, but there's no way I could deliver on it. Am I missing anybody? I think I've talked to everyone. Snake, Emerald, Velma. Oh, not Emerald or Velma. It was alright. I really enjoy the zombies mode in Black Ops 3, but it's so easy that I'm just like... I feel like I'm barely playing the game, you know? And then... the single player I didn't touch. The multiplayer I tried getting into, but again, it was the lack of verticality really bummed me out. And I know people really like the game because it's closer to classic boots on the ground Call of Duty, which I think is cool, don't get me wrong. I really liked what I played of Advanced Warfare, and I thought it was really cool. Yeah, let's talk Emerald. Yes, that's right. It is. Yay. Odd Squid Warfare? Well, the first map. What do you mean by Squid Warfare? I don't quite understand. Need a favor? I remember we like bought it on the PlayStation and like tried to get into it, and I'm just like, hey, we just couldn't. And then years later, I'm like, oh, why don't we all buy it on the PC now that we can aim good? They're like, yeah, and so we tried it again, and we're like, nope, this is just not as good as Advanced Warfare Titanfall 2. It's a real bummer. Let's see it. So many squids in the first map. I didn't know that. Like the animal, or like is it a vehicle or something? How do you dig, Velma? Hola, how you doing? I've got huge news, huge. Tota Keke, traveling musician, is on his way to your village. Now's your chance to get his latest, greatest song, your first fan. Huh, okay. Alright, well, let's see if you got any work for me. Need any help? Fair enough. I feel bad for Velma because she lives right next to the dump. Like animals but mutants. Alright, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Let me see if I have any stationery at home I can use to actually send these fossils. There might be some for me at the police station. Excuse me. Oh, man. I'm drinking a Monster Ultra Sunrise, which I thought I wouldn't like, but I actually really do. It's really good. Alright. Well, no stationery there. Maybe if there's station... Let me check downstairs. This is my creepy basement. Anyway. Yeah, I need to... I want to go through all the Call of Duty campaigns one day, even the bad ones, including, like, Ghosts and stuff. I know I didn't like it when I played it, but I'd be willing to go back through it again on stream. Alright. Let's check out the police station, and if there's nothing there, there's really not much more I can do today with Nooks being closed. I'll have to wrap it up there. There might not be a stream tomorrow because I have D&D and a stream later on, so I probably won't have time to play Animal Crossing. Cabin in the Wood vibes. On this? Really? Oh, you mean the house? Yeah, I was kind of going for a log cabin. I'm really happy with it so far. I can't believe Nooks is upgrading again already. It seems like just yesterday I was at, like, Nooks Cranny. I guess when you play this game like I do every day, things just get done really quickly. Heck. Alright, well... Alright, let's head back up north to the post office. There really isn't anything more to do. I mean, even if I did find the fossils, I don't have any stationery to send them with. Kind of a bummer, but that's fine. Today's a shorter day. Like, did I even hit the hour mark? That's a real interesting question. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You should go back to it. I heard they added a bunch of new stuff. They seem to be trying to roll out new content as DLC instead of putting it on the calendar because they don't want people time traveling as much in order to unlock future stuff. Yeah, I have heard that it does have a slow start. I look forward to doing it for the channel eventually, but it's going to be a long while. And right now I'm in a weird spot because I don't know... I'm making enough progress in this to assume that I'm going to finish it before the year's over. So I thought it would take me at least a year to do each of these games, right? But I'm making so much progress so fast that I'm getting the feeling that... Let's make a deposit first. I'm getting the feeling I'm going to be moving on to the next game pretty soon. Just pay all of it. Like again, there's my 4th house upgrade right there. But I'm debating whether I should actually even play Wild World or if I should move on to City Folk instead, because Wild World has a lot of cool content, but City Folk is pretty much just like a direct sequel to Wild World. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll find out. It all depends on how it performs on the Time Cube anyway. No, that'll be all. Alright, we paid off my house again, so tomorrow at Nook I will talk about my upgrade. Nice, house is paid off yet again. Look at that. Big money. I think I should do Wild World as well. I think it's a big enough deal that I can't just leave it behind and replace it with City Folk. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of today's stream. If you enjoyed today's Animal Crossing stream, be sure to subscribe, be sure to leave a like, and also you can also leave a letter down in the comments below. This week's letter topic is, who's your favorite villager and why? Tell me all about them. Tell me anything and everything about them. Leave it in the comment below, and I will read your letters on Saturday before we go see KK. Thank you for watching. If you want to join our community, you can go ahead and click our Discord link, our Twitch link, and our Twitter link down below. Alrighty. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Process, please enter the house.